Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and this is the build that I was last using to attempt to topple Super Sura. That's not what I'm going to be doing this time, though. This time, I wanted to do more of a just Arcana Spotlight. And because we have so many new Arcana, I figured this would be a good time to start looking into some of that. So, today we're going to be looking into that one. And I have a feeling of how I'm going to end up looking at this one, but hey, I at least want to take a shot at it, see what I think of it. Can't be all bad, right? So, in order to fully capitalize on what exactly it is I'm doing with this one, something that strikes relatively... Let's see, so ultimately what I'm going to want is something that will either strike in a circle around me, or something that allows me to get in and use the Heroic Maelstrom. And yes, there's a lot of new Arcana that are available for use that I'm really interested in trying out. I just recently did a Soaring Ivy build that I really liked, so check out some of my previous videos if you would like to see what that's all about. This one seems... Alright, so... for controlling space, I'm going with that. I gotta go with something that's relatively familiar that I know how to use, and I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. As far as the dash, we're gonna go with that for a little extra shielding. Basic. There's pretty much no doubt that we're going to be going with Air Spinner for something like this. I'm very much experimenting with this to see what I think of it. As far as Robe, well, when in doubt, just go with the old standby. Let's actually go with something that doesn't power up that specifically. See, that way I have a more accurate idea of what exactly it is I'm looking for. There we go. So now the usual start. Is there anywhere in particular that I should start? Not really, but because of my usual mindset, I think I am going to start at the Thundering Keep, and we'll just go from there. Morning time, birds! Alright. So what I noticed about this one that I'm really iffy on is that even though it does a lot of damage, it also leaves you kind of vulnerable. And that's what I meant by vulnerable. You just sit still for so long when you're using it. I might take a shot at trying to get the Sanguine attire, but it's not overall super important that I get it. So we'll just kind of see. So one of the problems that I've had with just about all of the jump Arcana that essentially have you go straight up in place, oh, there are things here I want. Is that it's very easy for you to get cornered and whacked by enemies on your way back down because you're not moving. Basically, you become predictable. And whereas that's not a problem right now, I'm getting the feeling it will be a problem in the future. But I do like how this draws enemies in and then sends them away later. Now, the knockback factor on that could be stronger, but hey, I'm not complaining too loudly. Bouncing Surge upgrade. I am also seeing Storm Entourage, but right now that's not necessarily what I'm focused on. So far, so good. I'm certainly not going to turn down this. If that's the reason. Things like that are the reason why we start with 200 gold. I am stupid. Okay, I am just being awful right now. That was absolutely terrible. What the heck? Well, either I'm playing really badly, or I'm just being inattentive. Either way, all this damage I'm taking is my fault. There is no good reason for me to be taking all this silly damage. Now, enemies like this that are unaffected by knockback are one of the things I'm most worried about while using Heroic Maelstrom. Because one of the things that Heroic Maelstrom does very well doesn't affect them very much. So, I'm going to need to make sure that I'm using that carefully and only attacking those bigger enemies, basically when they're about to attack. That way I can dodge their attack and hit them with my own. And that's one of the things I was worried about using this. Because that seems to be an especially fun tactic that archers like to use, is they just knock an arrow, wait for you to come back to ground level, and then hit you square in the face. So for them, you're just target practice. See, I have a great amount of respect for Dr. Song, but also Horsehead. What in the world? Okay, I am really playing poorly right now. This is, like, embarrassing. I suck so bad. Okay, I'm getting the feeling that I'm not even going to clear this run. This is not looking good for me. I've gone from someone who can, at the very least, keep up with consistent dodging against Super Sura, to a guy that just gets pelted in the face by literally everything. Just, if someone even thinks about attacking me, it's gonna hit me. Then again, I am working with melee. We know my track record with melee is not great. Also, is it just me, or do my cooldowns seem longer than usual? Maybe that's part of the problem, is that I am working with Arcana that have long cooldowns? What? Are you serious right now? Oh, I am having issues. Okay, so Frost Scimitar is probably my best bet. And that's assuming that I can even survive, because apparently everything I know is wrong. Wait, what? Wait, hold on, what? Are you serious? Is that a thing? Oh, only for the signature charge version. So for the signature charge version, you can move around while using it. But for the normalized version, no. Alright, well, I'm not gonna lie. As of right now, my thoughts on Heroic Maelstrom are kinda negative. I'm digging the critical placebos, though. Thank you. And even though it does make it so that I believe all of my attacks are critical hits, it does make it so that another 12% of them actually are. Trying to pull myself back from the brink here. Sir, your relics are terrible. Why are you sending me substandard relics, sir? so we're gonna go with that. Twofold reasoning. One, it's just a plain old good Arcana, for one. And two, it can drag enemies in to be hit by the Maelstrom. But of course, all of this is a double-edged sword, and I'm not sure how well this is all going to work out. Hey, look at that, they let you move around with the signature charge version, but not with the regular one. Yeah, I don't really want that. Oh, the elven ears are different now. Here, I'll take that and, you know, hope. Plus 20%. So, as of right now, my thoughts on Heroic Maelstrom is that it's yet another one of those jump Arcana that essentially has you jump in place that just aren't any good. But that is pretty much entirely the... hold on. That didn't feel good. Yeah. Sorry about that. But that's pretty much entirely the reason why I chose to do this one now. Because I think I am seeing some great top-tier potential from some of the new Arcana, but unfortunately this just isn't one of them. Like, I can see some real potential for a lot of the other new ones. But this one, I don't know, it's leaving me with a bad taste in my mouth. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh wow, there's a big mimic now. Interesting. I don't really have a reason to take that, not gonna lie, but... There's basically no downside to Pewter Bracelet. And even though there's really no upside to taking that, it would increase my number of relics being held. But I'm gonna hold off on that. Also, don't talk to me about that portal. Portals are for losers. Sidewinder's badge I do like. Relic rewards card is basically free money. Alright, and then we can come back for the Sidewinder's badge later. Wait. There's barrels here that I haven't broken? What's wrong with me? Thought for sure I was gonna get shot again. Oh, got a couple of good upgrades here. I think the obvious one that we take is Air Spinner. But then the question now is, will I have enough to pick up the... Sorry, I just had a brain fart there. Will I have enough to pick up the Sidewinder's badge later? Only way we'll know for certain is just to try. I'm guessing we will. It's only 100. Oh, bull. Oh, come on! I am getting really upset now. Like, I know I'm better than this, so why am I continually making these stupid mistakes? Like, I can't blame everything on Heroic Maelstrom. Though at the moment, because of what I've experienced, anything that I can blame on Heroic Maelstrom, I will. Yeah, see, this is what I was worried about, is that Heroic Maelstrom will essentially just set me up to be in the perfect position to get slaughtered by these heavies. So yeah, you'll have to forgive me if I seem a little worried about what's coming. Adjust myself in chair. Oh, forgive me. I am also playing pretty much upon just waking up. Hello, you are... Ah, that sounds like it's named after me. Except it's not. So right now, luxury handbag is seeming like probably the best choice. Mostly because I don't want to... Well, I mean, it's not... I'm gonna wait on that, actually. Because I already have a lot of things that are building my damage. What I'm noticing is that it's not necessarily damage that's the problem. is that I feel like Heroic Maelstrom kind of sets me up a little bit for failure. Not to mention the idea that I am kind of playing while tired. I'm also not liking the long cooldown on it either. But that could just be chalked up to my own personal impatience. So here's what I was thinking. I was thinking originally that if I'm not gaining Chaos Gems, then spending them would be a problem, but not necessarily. Because it's not going to lower the damage that I gain from the pure bracelet. Maybe. I was hoping that would work. So now it's a matter of... I think the best way to determine that is to see what's for sale from the other vendors. If I can afford what they have, then I will not worry about the Wallet of Splendor. On the other hand, if they have a bunch of things that I want, and I don't have anywhere near enough money, then I'll grab it. That was a complete whiff. Alright, well I know from here, I like the idea of Cabby's Cotton Candy. I also like the cushion flip-flops, which would especially help seeing as I'm very much playing like garbage. Frost Scimitar upgrade is also good. Yeah, I think the Wallet of Splendor is the right idea. Alright. Justification being that I don't exactly need many more damage upgrades, considering that I already have a bunch, but I'm apparently very bad at dodging damage right now, so... anything I can get that can help me preserve my feeble life force would be appreciated. Also, you are currently at plus 3.1. Alright. Now, unfortunately, most of the Arcana that I have don't lend themselves very well to damage power. Damage power. Wow. Don't lend themselves very well to power-up use. A lot of the Arcana that I have would be better serving a critical hit build. So, I don't know, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this run right now. I feel like I have a good run with the wrong Arcana. Like, if that makes any sense. So I'm just kind of hoping to either A, find some slightly different Arcana, or B, that the ones that I have will help me pull through. Oh, I see Cabby's bubblegum. Alright, so let's go try to get that. Plus, I kind of like the idea of having an entire box of sweets. Oh, pardon me. Alright, that was actually kind of invigorating. I liked that. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely taking Cabby's bubblegum, which will get transferred into Cabby's blocks of sweets. Which we can look and see that it has the cotton candy and the bubblegum. Very nice. This is very quickly turning into a basic spam run. A spear. Sure, why not? Actually, because of how I'm built, that'd be a little bit more effective than the birds. No offense, guys, because it's definitely a more power-based Arcana. See, that's why I like Sidewinder's badge. Typically the basics that I use tend to score multiple hits really easily. So it's really easy for me to get a lot out of the Sidewinder's badge. And I would say Air Spinner is definitely not an exception to that rule. Matter of fact, I think it exemplifies that rule. Okay, I see which direction I need to go. Pardon me. Okay, so the rest of the map is up there, probably along with Iris. Though I'm not necessarily feeling like I need more in the way of Arcana, it's at least good to see what she's selling, to see if there's anything she has that would be better than what I'm currently using. Also, Wavefront upgrade. And as much as I like Soaring Ivy, I don't think this is the run for it. Although, to be completely fair, this is a good option for a more power-based build, and it can pull you into range to use the Heroic Maelstrom. So, it probably would be better than the birds, actually. And even though I do have the Wallet of Splendor, I am going to... I would rather not spend away all of my Chaos Gems, and what does that do? Cursed Ocarina? I just don't know what it does. Yeah, without knowing what it does, I don't want to pick it up. Like, I feel like I would be putting myself in trouble by picking that up, or it's Jack's Ocarina, actually. But yeah, I don't want to pick it up because I don't know what it does. I don't want to put myself in a bad position. I'm already kind of unsure of myself right now, considering how poorly I've been playing today. What the heck? Sensitive D-pad is also not doing me any favors, but again, not gonna blame everything on that, because that is just trying to take a cop out. Now, considering all of the other problems that I've been noticing with Heroic Maelstrom, does it really need to have a cooldown that long? Like, is there a good reason for that? Considering that I was just talking about cooldowns. Then once I have a good sum of money, I can actually drop the Relic Rewards card and pick up the water cushion. Anchor of Burden. Hello. It's odd that that would just randomly show up. How much of an effect would it have? I think I have 2 Cursed Relics right now. I like how that one worked, how that fight went. That was actually kind of fun. Boing, and down. Boing, and down. Ooh, Flame Fusion. I do like Flame Fusion quite a lot. But I already have good Arcana. Let's not spend all my money on that. There we go. Hey, it's Seville! Yeah, I know, I really shouldn't, considering that I've not been playing well, but I feel like I can get away with it. It's okay, guys, I have the cushion flip-flops. I have a perfectly good crutch for this. Also, now that the bosses are much faster, I'm now having to consider the idea that the Heroic Maelstrom might not even last through their entire stun period. Yeah, Verdict isn't looking good for Heroic Maelstrom. Maybe one of you knows better how to make this Arcana work, but I'm just looking at it as, yeah, it's just kind of a shitty jump Arcana that just holds you still when you jump. Hey, some of you are probably going to think I'm nuts. But yeah, I'm going to go get it. Plus, it increases stun period, so this should hopefully be of some usefulness. Suppose I should say stun duration. That sounds a little bit more like what I'm trying to get across. I mean, that almost worked. No, no hammer. Alright, so now that I'm at the end, I feel like I can reasonably say what I'm thinking, which is Heroic Maelstrom. It's very good for enemies that like to dart in on you. Very bad against a lot of heavies unless you time it properly. Really bad against enemies that can strike from a distance because they can just use you like target practice, which is the problem that I was having with all of the other jump Arcana that essentially have you jump straight up and hang in the air for a while. There we go. Nice. Oh, so if I had decided to go with the stanza of flame, then I could have had the poem of fiery rhyme, which would be doing nothing. Just so we all know, it would be doing nothing. And so there's no point in getting up in arms about it. It wouldn't have made a difference. Last chance to pick up one of her amazing works. It's creepy in here. He's not wrong. My man is not wrong. Alright, that was a very quick round 1. And no, I'm obviously not doing round 3. Okay, that made up for a little bit, though. That use of Heroic Maelstrom kind of made up for a little bit. I don't know, I'm thinking, because it has uses, but it also puts you in a lot of danger, I think my ultimate grade for Heroic Maelstrom would be like, I don't know, a B- or a C? And let me know if you guys agree with that. I mean, I could be... Oh, hold on. We got another Chaos Arcana. Phantom Order. It's a dash. Alright. So you're saying that my previous Phantom Beatdown video is now irrelevant because I have way more Phantoms I can summon. Yep, there's actually legit a Phantom now for every spot. There's a Phantom Dash, a Phantom Basic, a Phantom Standard, and a Phantom Signature. So I think we know what run is coming up next, but for right now, thank you guys very much for watching. If you have a different opinion on Heroic Maelstrom, by all means let me know. I'm not against being proven wrong or being shown a new way of thinking, but right now, it's kind of looking a little iffy for that one. Like, I don't think that's one that I'm going to be picking up again anytime soon. It's like a slightly better version of Permafrost Bulwark, and that, to me, is one of the worst Arcana in the game, so take it with a grain of salt. That's just this guy's opinion. So, again, thank you for spending your free time with me. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel to see more stuff like this. Also, Wizard of Metal, the new poll is up, and I want to hear what you think. What should the next form of the Wizard of Metal be? By all means, take a vote, let me know, and I will catch you guys in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you. Probably without the Maelstrom.